Hey my gangs gang, it's Luta back with another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, retweet and do the right thing. Please watch till the end of this video because I have a surprise for you right at the end. So today I wanted to touch on things. As you guys know, I'm scared of being scammed. So I usually just look out for anything that screams scam. So these are the red flags that you need to look out for. The first one, right? So if you are using an agent, I'm not discouraging the use of agents, but for me, I've heard way too many stories, and I've mentioned this before. It's my personal preference to never ever go through an agent, okay? Because, okay, I'll mention the reasons later on, but what I wanted to say about agents is that if they are asking you, or a school, if they are asking you to pay a certain fee and it's unclear what the fee is for, or you're just doubting what the fee is for, then just don't take the job, because it's usually a scam. You will not get the job anyway, or you will end up in a dingy place, which is something that you don't want. Okay, so agents, my goodness, I don't want to bash the whole agents thing because it's people's jobs, it's how they make a living, but oh my gosh, there have been so many scary stories. One other thing that I can warn you about is how the contract, how they mediate, right? They mediate, that's their job. So you sign a contract with them and they sign a contract with the school, but sometimes what they will do is they will tweak a few things. So let's say, for example, you're supposed to be getting 19,000 RMB. Okay, and then the agent will decrease that and be like, oh, so no, you're going to get 14,000 RMB, and you sign the contract, and then you get to the school. This is something that has happened to someone before. You get to the school and voila, you were supposed to earn 19,000. So that's why you need to be vigilant before you sign anything. And I always emphasize on this in all my social media pages that be vigilant, please be careful, please read reviews, please do your research, please like pages on Facebook, on wherever. Just make sure that you know the information before you dive right into it. So that was the first thing. The second thing are holidays. So holidays are there for you to enjoy yourself. So for example, I got 10 days for the first year. So within the 12 months that I was working for the school, I got 10 days. Now imagine I have to go back to South Africa, that's 2 days, and I need to come back to China again, and there was another 2 days. So I just had 6 days on my leave days. So make sure that you try and negotiate things like that, because for me, example, I didn't know. I was blindsided and it was just like, oh well, 10 days should be enough, but it's actually not enough when you consider the traveling that goes into it. It chows you days. I'm not blurry, right? Okay. Woo, I'm talking so much. Okay, and then your salary. So your salary, you need to know what it is before deductions and after deductions, because some schools will not disclose that, oh, this is actually your salary before deductions. They won't specify that, and you think you're getting this whole lot of money, and then you get in, they're like, but you have deductions, so what's the deal? So you need to know what your salary is before deductions and what it is after deductions, so that you don't in any way, you know, become a Popeye. And then you need to verify the schools. I had to verify every single little detail, and I was fortunate enough that the owner of the school video called me and was showing me around the school and some of the staff. So I kind of like had a connection with them before I started working at the school, and I asked for certificates and stuff like that. And another thing with the certificates, right, if you ask your agent or your school manager, whatever, if you ask them for a certificate, make sure that it has a red stamp. So in China, that's how you know that a business is authentic. It's when it has that red stamp. I don't know if they can forge it. Maybe I think most Chinese people are scared of breaking the law. So just ask them to take a picture of their papers so that you know, because you are paranoid at the end of the day. And I did mention holidays. Oh, another thing about holidays is that if you're working for a training center, you won't get much holidays. to be honest. More money, not a lot of holidays. Public school, average amount of money, I guess, but more holidays. But maybe it could be more depending on where you are, like I mentioned in my first video, which I will link up here. So the money depends on where you stay, kind of thing. And the holidays in public schools are more because they have summer holidays, winter holidays, and so on and so forth. Whereas in training centers, they don't have that leverage of having a lot of holidays. So that is it when it comes to housing. Now there's a girl, I think her name is Tango, a girl from Namibia, I think, that I'm following on YouTube. So this girl was like giving us an apartment tour. Guys, they had a shower in the kitchen. So one of the things that you will need to do, like me, you will ask them that they take pictures of the apartment. So before you move in, before you even sign the contract, you will know what your place looks like. Other people have mentioned that they have roaches in their apartments, they have all sorts of weird stuff, man. So that's not something that you want. You want a hygienic place. You don't want my bed issue. You saw my bed, it was terrible. You don't want, okay, maybe you prefer a more westernized toilet, more westernized toilet. Maybe you want an apartment, you know, certain specifications. So that's why you need to see the apartment before you move into the apartment. What kind of appliances do they have? Because if they are renting out a place for you, they're supposed to rent out a place that's already fully equipped, you know, fully furnished. And also when it comes to accommodation, make sure that they don't move you around. Okay, they don't move you around as they please. Make sure that if you are staying in one place, you stay there, because moving is not fun, unless of course it's for a very valid reason and you get along with your employers, then it's okay. Okay, medical insurance, guys. I guarantee you the first week or the first couple of weeks that you get to China, you will be sick. You will be sick. I am telling you this. So you will need medical insurance to cover for everything, all your hospital costs. They generally don't really have doctors, so you will have to go to the hospital. Don't really have clinics. And if you go to a pharmacy, you will probably run into a language barrier. So you will have to go to the hospital, and that's where you will use a medical insurance. And when you have your medical insurance card, that's when you will do some more research, call them and ask them about whatever structure, whatever you want to ask them about, how the fee structure works, and blah 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 blah. And yeah, if your school does not offer medical insurance, then I don't know, hey? I don't know. No, actually, no, don't go there. Bonuses. So you will get bonuses. That is just excluding your salary. So your bonuses, if you are from South Africa, you need to declare what your salary and your bonus, everything, what your income will be or is. Alright, so when you come back maybe for a visit after 6 months, if you're homesick like myself, you come back and you declare this is how much I'm getting per month, so that they don't tax you, because you're already being taxed in China. So that's how it works. If you're being taxed in China, you won't get taxed here. But if you're earning more than R1 million per year, you will get taxed in South Africa. I think that's how I understand it, but you're welcome to do your own research. I think that is my go-to line by now. Yes, so that was what was happening. Working hours. I think my working hours were 40 hours per week. I'm not sure, but it depends on the type of environment that you're in. Make sure that you don't work too hard. Make sure you keep track of your hours, because sometimes you will find that there's a little bit of this, a little bit of that you need to do, and it's taking up your time, but it's not in your contract. If it's not in your contract, you don't do it. That's the golden rule of this entire video. If you don't take anything from this video, please take that. If it's not stipulated in your contract, you don't do it. Let me tell you why. So part-time jobs in China, if you're working for a specific school, if you're working for school A and you see a part-time job in school B, that is illegal. because you are assigned to that particular school, that particular city, that particular province. And if they catch you, my sister, my brother, you will get deported. Maybe not get deported, but you will maybe get fined, or yeah, get a heavy fine or something like that. So it's highly advisable that you you just stick to stuff that's stated in your contract. Okay, make sure everything in your contract is clear so that there's no ambiguous meanings and, you know, ambiguous stuff that's going on, because they might say, oh, but we stated it in the contract, but it's not clear, and there's nothing you can do about it because you've already signed. Alright, so that's it with the working hours. Extra activities. So if they ask, you are a teacher, your main job is to teach. They're asking you to do posters and all kinds of marketing stuff, then maybe that should have an additional income, because that's not part of your job description. So those kind of things are things that other teachers have also complained about saying that, oh, they've asked me to do marketing activities and it's not part of my job description. So yes, and then that's the last part I wanted to touch on. And then I wanted to mention to all the South African people, I'll be running a competition on my social media, preferably on Instagram. Yeah, on Instagram, because that's where people are most active. Most people who follow me, they're most active on Instagram. So I will run a competition where you'll have to follow me, like a picture that I will write something. I will write a post, you'll have to like it and tag a friend, and the prize will be mentioned on Instagram. The prize will be mentioned on Instagram, but it's just kind of like a promotional thing that I'm trying to do. I will try and authenticate. Okay, let me just tell you what the price is. Can't keep things to myself. The price will be, I will personally help you authenticate your documents. So if you're in any other city, any other province, because yeah, if you're in any other province, I will do the whole authentication process by myself. So I will start a business maybe in September, where I will start authenticating people's documents. They just send them to me, I take them to the relevant places, I send them back to you, you apply for a job, and off you go to China. So I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget again to like, share, subscribe, watch all my other videos. I love you so much.